He's a wall with veins.
And Darby has used that maneuver many times to success. That's the first time I'd seen it work against him.
By the way, when Cage came out, he had that medal around his neck. He had won a bodybuilding competition just on an off day. He just went and competed and won. Like, so that's just the type of machine the machine is.
Darby hard into the barricade. Brian Cage just having his way with Darby Allin.
Darby's comments to Kenny Omega about Kevin Knight.
I think he was right. I agree with Darby what he said.
I agree.
He's trying to hunt a little power here. Oh my God.
You can't convince Kevin Knight. You got to beat it out of him, I guess.
Cage just dumps Darby on the ramp, making it look easy.
Yeah, I'll suppose him right here.
Fans, we still have our gargantuan main event, the huge trios match coming up tonight. Willow Nightingale, Tina, with the It Girl, Maya World, Hyann, to take on Divine Dominion and Mercedes Moné. And on this special night, we're going to stick with the action as long as it takes. But right now, it may not take long for Brian Cage to dismantle Darby Allin, the suplex. Oh,
so hard to do. I mean, even as powerful as Brian is, I'm telling you, that's hard to do in the middle of the ropes like that. There's less give. I'm sorry, more give, I should say. So it's tough to balance yourself and the guy you're dumping.
We've always thought Darby Allin was unbreakable. I think we're going to find out tonight.
I mean, listen, Cage is a monster. He's eating meals bigger than Darby. He's eating meals bigger than most guys. I mean, it's just he's a freak. I've been out to dinner, and I paid one time, and I never will do that again with Brian Cage. Went for my lungs.
Cage now just making a mockery of Darby Allin. Hoists him up into the fireman's carry, and Cage just sends Darby for a loop. Brian Cage looking dominant as the action continues live from Boston. Don't go anywhere.
This may be it.
Cage covers two, and Darby.
This is not going to be good for the quality abdomen of Darby Allin. Those big delts and traps of Brian getting driven to your gut.
Yeah, much less the lower back, right, Taz?
Yeah, no,
exactly.
exactly.
Him over. Jeez.
Look at that. This guy's got veins the size of garden hoses. I mean, really, it's like he looks like an IFBB bodybuilder, like a professional, high-end bodybuilder who's an super acclaimed pro wrestler for decades.
Darby just some swipes at the face of Cage with a headbutt. And
Excalibur, Brian Cage, I do know him longer than me. It's got to be 20 years, 15 years in the game, I think, something like that.
I believe just under 2 decades of
That's what I thought, yeah.
competing. But I mean, he is obviously in the best shape of his career, and the most amazing thing is that
he's always in great shape too.
But I mean, that's
why I'm laughing. But you're
right. The most amazing thing is that this deep into his career. Oh, wait a second. He has something sinister in mind for Darby Allin.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, brother. Pick him up, drop him.
Darby came up clutching his teeth.
Well, Cage knows, like I said earlier, he understands you really have to stay on Darby because of the intestinal fortitude that Darby Allin has.
Oh, jeez. So you paid for dinner, huh?
Yeah, it was a lot of money. I mean, like,
it's got to be a first in the world.
I almost had to call Tony Khan for a raise or a loan. One or the other.
Welcome back to Boston. Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. We are witnessing the machine, Brian Cage, and his destruction of Darby Allin. Oh, Darby just leapt over the steel steps and a drop kick sends Cage into the barricade.
That's what Darby needs to do, is use his quickness and his speed here.
And just when you think you got Darby.
Coffin drop to the floor.
Story that we've seen develop so many times with Darby Allin in the ring. He takes so much punishment, but he keeps coming back.
Yeah, he did that Crawford drop a little different there, Excalibur, kind of from a different angle. Normally it's straight back, right? I mean, he kind of went to the side. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, Darby, perhaps due to the history between himself and Cage, some adaptations to his offense here.
He shows he can hit it from any area. I actually wasn't aware of that.
Big elbow strike, followed up by a chop.
Just back and forth. Don't look at. Well, you got to do what you got to do, Taz, right?
Yeah, no, you have to. When you're giving up this amount of power and size.
Holy smokes. It's going to be a big collision here.
Code red, the cover!
Sometimes it's tough when you're as thick as an athlete like Brian Cage is, even to kick out when you're stacked high, Shivani. That's what happened.
Absolutely.
Darby's smart. He stacked the upper body of Brian like really high on the back of his head.
Right.
And all that thick muscularity, sometimes it's tough to get a good kick out, but he was able to do it.
Very good. Great call. And look at Darby, just like we've seen him come back. It's almost like he comes back from the dead.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Oh, man, Darby! With the tope he usually does, but it was just an elbow strike, a leaping elbow strike into the face of Cage.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I can see that coming.
What's Cage looking at?
Whatever he wants.
Now, Cage.
Oh, my God.
Press slam.
He was looking about where to throw Darby.
Oh, Darby is head bouncing off the ring post in a grotesquely violent fashion.
That was insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
Back of the skull, you see Darby rubbing his head. This was insane. Oh, my God. That was wild.
And Cage just told Bryce Remsburg, count him out, it's over.
He's rubbing his head like that to just get the pain out.
Right.
I mean, that's why he's doing that. He's scratching his head to get the pain out. I mean, man, he's lucky his skull is not split open.
Very, very lucky. Darby springs back into the ring, beats the count, but, I mean, what condition is he in as Cage drags him out? Darby Allin in serious trouble here.
Well, it's been an amazing television program on many levels. God. The matches we've seen, the things we've seen tonight.
And Cage is not done. Wait a second, Darby.
Well, we saw him. I saw him unbuckle the belt as he was getting in.
Well, that was desperation. That little quick double leg.
Darby swept out the legs.
My God.
Cage with a coffin drop on the top of the stairs.
God.
There is no risk that Darby Allin will not take.
All this impact right on the upper body, sternum area of Brian Cage.
And then Darby went tumbling down the steps as well. I mean, Darby.
Meanwhile, inside the ring, Bryce Remsburg up to 8. Brian Cage 9. He makes it in, finally beats the count, but Darby on